Hi, I'm Debbie Hartner.
I'm Elsie Johnson.
And we are two sisters, Southern Cooking.
Now we're going to start the dough for our blueberry fritters. We're making blueberry fritters. We have fresh blueberries from our neighbor down the road, and we are going to make blueberry fritters.
We're excited about this. We asked you guys, and the ones we had the most request on was blueberry fritters. So I was super excited for this.
Yep. So I have warm milk here.
This has to be between 105 and 115 degrees.
The same as what we did on the white bread. And we need a tablespoon of sugar. This is to start the yeast going. And then we have our yeast, our tablespoon of yeast. And I'm gonna do like I did a minute ago. I'm gonna stir it real good just to get it all incorporated so that it's not clumped together. Alright, it's going to sit like this for 5 minutes until it is nice and foamy, and then we'll start adding in the rest of our ingredients to get the dough made.
Alright, we'll see you guys when we come back.
Okay, we're back. We are now going to add in the rest of these ingredients. It is ready. The yeast did its thing. So we're going to add in the sugar and the butter.
This is softened and cooled at room temperature.
The vanilla, and salt and a nutmeg, and the eggs. Alright, we're going to mix this for about 30 seconds until it comes together, and then we'll start adding in our flour.
I'm going to slow the speed down a little bit because there is a lot of liquid in here, so we'll go ahead and start.
Okay, we got the eggs all broken up in it now. I just wanted to make sure it was all incorporated. We're going to put our first cup of flour in and get that mixing. And then we'll start adding in the rest of our flour, a tablespoon at a time, as it mixes.
It's going to take a minute or two to actually pull it together.
Turn it up just a hair. Okay. And then lift it up. Let me scrape it down so that all this flour on the sides will get pulled down in better.
Yeah, because you want to be able to get it all incorporated, because you want it to be in more of a, it's right now very liquidy.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to knead it in here for a few minutes once it all pulls together finally. Okay, if you want to start
Actually,
it again.
you know what? Let's just take what we have here and just pop it in there.
Okay,
That way,
we're done, because there's probably only a tablespoon left.
probably less than that.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and, oops, sorry, Elsie. Slack it on the job here. Go ahead.
Yeah. Mix together. So now the dough will be a little sticky. It says that.
We had to add quite a bit of extra flour in there because I think it's the humidity outside. It's very moist here in Middle Georgia. Even though it's cold, it's very moist. So,
See if we can get it out.
let me pull this out for you so you can,
Yeah, take that off. There you go.
and I'll take that off and I'm gonna move this back here. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to go ahead
If
and
you'll hold it, I'll pull it out.
It is a little stickier than most doughs, but this is supposed to be a little more tacky,
Yeah, that's what it said.
a little looser. Kind of like the red velvet cinnamon rolls that we had.
Okay. Yeah, it came together fairly good.
There we go. There we go.
Okay. I'll roll it around into a ball like I did the bread. And we're gonna cover it up and let it rest for 1 to 2 hours. And then we'll be back to finish it up for you.
I'm gonna see you guys when we come back.
Okay. Our dough is risen enough for the fritters. So I'm going to dump it out onto the pastry board here. And we have to put it out into basically an oblong shape.
Boy, that is really, really nice dough, Elsie.
Okay, so we want to put a little flour on top.
Okay.
It's pretty.
It is pretty. Mmm. It's going to be delicious, y'all.
Okay.
Just roll it out
And
a
you're-
little bit.
You're rolling it out to
A half an inch. Elsie likes her marble one, but I use my French one because it's so easy to clean up and it's easy on your hands too. So, what do you think? You think we're at a half an inch?
Yeah, I would say you're at a half inch.
Okay, cool. Alrighty.
Get it even as much as you can.
So we're going to take 1/2 side of this and we're going to put our berries on. And then we're going to fold it over like a calzone.
And then you seal the edges. This is 1.5 cups of blueberries.
These are fresh blueberries. They have been frozen, obviously, but they're fresh. They're from somebody's bush.
Right down the road.
That's right. Mr. Horn grows blueberry bushes and
Mhm.
he shares them with everybody. It's kind of time to harvest them because the deer will eat them. They'll eat them right off the bush. So Callie is injured. She's got a lame leg and
She's resting.
right.
Okay. So let's see if we can pull this over. Okay.
So we have bench cut. This is a huge.
Yeah, it is.
It's
It's
gonna be
supposed to
huge.
make 12 of them.
You want that in and I'll do the other end.
Okay, so we're not going through all the way.
Right, we're just gonna go a little way, just to make our indentations.
And we're supposed to do how many?
It says 12, but I think we're gonna have more than 12 because our dough is big. I think we need to come up a little bit. Probably need to go a little deeper on that. Because this dough likes to rise up. It's trying to rise up.
Okay. All right, now we're going this way and we're going to do,
This way we're going to go ahead and go all the way down to the bottom
okay.
and cut.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the next one. You don't want to make your pieces too big because these will rise even more because they have to rest once again. to get this skillet up to the temperature, the 350. So it's going to take a hot minute for that to happen. So, all right. Oh, that looks so good.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a flat pan so we can lay them out in it and get them in the shapes that we want. And then they'll be ready to go into the fryer.
That is going to look really good. So you're supposed to put them in a section of 4. So what we'll do is pull this off here and I'll show you how we'll do it. So we're going to take it like this here and just put it together in a little circle, just like so. And that's how it's going to sit there and rest for a few minutes while we get our temperature and our skillet up to speed. And let it rise, let it rest a little bit.
So you're taking
Sections of 4.
4? Okay.
Yeah.
So basically,
Maybe.
okay.
Well, this one might have 5.
Okay. Alright.
So this is how,
That'll just be a little bigger one.
yeah. I'm sure one of the boys will eat this. We got the temperature at 350 degrees in the Dutch oven. So I'm going to go ahead and drop in 2 of our blueberry fritters. I'm going to slowly drop them in here and get them to start cooking. They are going to be cooking for 2 minutes on each side, between 1 to 2 minutes. And we're only going to do 2 at a time because they are large. And we don't want them to end up getting put together here. So we'll get this stuff going, and we have some bread in the oven. The donuts are actually proofing right now, and the next thing you know, we'll be making some ham steaks. We're pulling together the ingredients for the pineapple casserole, and we're going to start working on the Hoppin' Johns here in a couple minutes. We're going to have some delicious food, y'all. Let's see you when we come back. Oh, this is pretty, guys. Seriously, beautiful. It's gonna be yummy.
Okay, I'm going to take some of my fritters. And dip them in.
And I'm Debbie,
We're 2 sisters Southern cooking.
and we thank you for visiting our page. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Thank you.